Very good afternoon to all the dignitaries, dear participants, all my dear colleagues and dear students. On behalf of KGEI and TDT Academy of Engineering, Pune, I would like to welcome Vinod Gawande sir, who is Group Manager at GTT Foundation. I would like to also welcome Shirish Temgire, Head Mobilization and Placement at GTT Foundation. We are really honored to have with us Mr. Manoj Deshpande sir, CEO and co-founder at Miley Private Limited. May I now request Dr. Satish Deshmukh sir to please felicitate Vinod Gawande sir. I request Dr. Amit Bhusari sir to please felicitate Shirish Temgire sir. I request Maitri ma'am to please felicitate Mr. Manoj Deshpande sir, CEO and co-founder at Miley Private Limited. The next session will be conducted by Vinod Gawande sir, who is Group Manager at GTT Foundation. So I request Vinod sir to please start your session.
Yeah, very good afternoon, everyone. I'm Vinod Gawande. I came from, I'm representing GTT Foundation, Global Talent Drive Foundation. And GTT established in 2008. And we are working as Prime Minister Mr. Modi ji introduced Skill India Mission. So to strengthen that mission, GTT is running skill development training programs, skill-based employability training programs with different MNC companies like Atos, Intel, Atos Trans Foundation. They are linked with GTT Foundation, and apart from Atos Trans Foundation, we are working with RBL Bank also. Apart from RBL Bank, we are having international clients like Barclays and 15 other different clients, some government bodies also where we are working. और इसके पीछे का जो पर्पस है, जो हम स्किल डेवलपमेंट ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम दे रहे हैं, तो जो कॉलेजेस इंस्टीट्यूट यहाँ पर आए हैं, हम क्या करते हैं, जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस है वो हमें फंडिंग देती है, स्पॉन्सर करती है बाय सीएसआर थ्रू, और सीएसआर के थ्रू हमें जो ट्रेनिंग फंडिंग मिलता है, हम उसको यूटिलाइज करते हैं कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट्स को फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट ट्रेनिंग अवेलेबल कराने में। एंड आफ्टर ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम हम ये सारे ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम कॉलेजेस में इंप्लीमेंट करते हैं फॉर डिफरेंट डोमेन। देयर आर डिफरेंट डोमेन्स लाइक IT students can do different courses of IT like Python or Java, C++. Apart from IT, we are providing training for healthcare sector also, because 2-3 years before there was pandemic of COVID. That's the reason why government of India also motivated or influenced to provide the training for हेल्थ केयर सेक्टर, क्योंकि जो हमारा हेल्थ केयर का जो स्टाफ है वो कम ना पड़े, उसके लिए हेल्थ केयर में ट्रेनिंग देने के लिए बताया गया था। हेल्थ केयर में भी ट्रेनिंग देते हैं। उसके अलावा बैंकिंग एंड फाइनेंस, जो कॉमर्स के स्टूडेंट होते हैं उनके लिए बैंकिंग एंड फाइनेंस में होता है। कॉमर्स में नॉट ओनली बीकॉम स्टूडेंट्स, दे कैन कंक्लूड स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम आर्ट्स, BBI, BAF, and different domains. BBA also, Bachelor of Business Administration students, MBA students also enroll for this training program. और उसके बाद में CRM का ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम है, which is for all, जिसमें कोई भी ग्रेजुएट स्टूडेंट ट्रेनिंग ले सकता है। एंड इंजीनियरिंग डोमेन के लिए भी है, जिसमें मैकेनिकल, इलेक्ट्रिकल सभी तरीके के कॉलेजेस और स्टूडेंट उसमें बेनिफिशियरी हो सकते हैं, उसमें ट्रेनिंग ले सकते हैं। उसके अलावा अभी रिसेंटली हमने कॉलेज के जो फैकल्टीज होते हैं उनको भी एडोबे का एक ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम, विच इज ऑल्सो फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट। सारे ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम जितना भी जीटीटी देता है, ऑलमोस्ट सारे ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम हम फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट ही अवेलेबल कराते हैं। एंड आफ्टर ट्रेनिंग प्रोग्राम वी आर प्रोवाइडिंग प्लेसमेंट सपोर्ट ऑल्सो। सो प्लेसमेंट के बारे में अगर बताना है तो आई वुड लाइक टू इंट्रोड्यूस माई सेल्फ ऑल्सो। आई एम विनोद, and before joining GTT, I was serving to Ministry of Petrochemicals. At an officer level, I was serving there. And during my entire tenure of 12 years of work experience, I placed more than 9,500 students in different organizations in all the domains. And GTT itself is having more than 715 employers collaboration, जिसमें MNC कंपनी है, डोमेस्टिक कंपनी है। And apart from GTT being a government employee, मैं जब गवर्नमेंट में था, मिनिस्ट्री में था, तो स्मॉल स्केल, मीडियम स्केल और लार्ज स्केल इंडस्ट्री अगर पकड़े जाएंगे सारे MSME वगैरह सब काउंट करके, so I personally have connect of around 80,000 industries in India. So जॉब प्लेसमेंट वगैरह सब कुछ है, बहुत है, बस स्टूडेंट की विलिंगनेस होनी चाहिए या सही जगह पे पहुंचने का उनको प्लेटफॉर्म मिलना जरूरी होता है। So this is about training program for the students also. I will talk about interview. इंटरव्यू के लिए डर लगता है आपको? स्टूडेंट्स कुछ है यहाँ पे इंटरव्यू से डरते हैं आप लोग डरते हो? आपका हार्ट बीट बहुत बढ़ता है इंटरव्यू के वक्त। सो प्लीज बी अटेंटिव। मैं आपको उसके बारे में बताऊंगा और प्रॉमिस है मेरा, शायद आपका वो डर कम हो जाएगा जब ये हमारा सेशन खत्म हो जाएगा। बट बिफोर दैट आई वांट टू आस्क क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम द इंस्टीट्यूट्स। इफ यू आर हैविंग एनी क्वेरीज प्लीज फील फ्री टू आस्क मी, आई एम देयर टू आंसर। any question about MOUs और ये सारा इसका मेथड कैसे चलता है वगैरह, you can ask any question. No question? अच्छा, मैंने जो इंफॉर्मेशन दिया वो कॉलेज के इंस्टीट्यूट्स के जो भी रिप्रेजेंटेटिव यहाँ पर आए हैं, आपको सारी इंफॉर्मेशन क्लियर है? Great. So, if you don't have any question, we can process with MOU with all of you if you are interested to work with GTT. अगर आप interested हैं GTT के साथ ग्रो करने के, आपके स्टूडेंट के लिए आगे बढ़ने के लिए, तो you can connect with us. We are having our head office at विमान नगर पुणे itself. हमारे पैन इंडिया में ऑपरेशन चलते हैं और MOU करके हम for next year, for next financial year from 2023-2024 के लिए हम आपके स्टूडेंट का ट्रेनिंग करके उनको जॉब प्लेसमेंट के लिए भी सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं, which is absolutely free of cost. Okay? MOU करेंगे जिसका आपको शायद नेक कमिटी में भी आपको भी यूटिलाइज होता है उसका कहीं पर. So accordingly, it's give and take process. So all right, I think there are no questions from institutes. Anyway, as I committed that स्टूडेंट को इंटरव्यू से डर लगता है, मुझे सच बताइए, आपने किसी ने कभी आज तक इंटरव्यू दिया हुआ है? कोई भी इंटरव्यू? ओके, आपने दिया है. जब हम लोग इंटरव्यू देते हैं तो हमारा हार्ट बीट बहुत बढ़ जाता है, राइट? या हमें स्वेटिंग आता है, हम ब्लैंक हो जाते हैं, ऐसा होता है? ओके, थोड़ा ध्यान दीजिए. देखिए, इसके लिए अगर मीन्स आपका अगर वो डर आपको सच में भगाना है तो थोड़ा सा अटेंटिव रहिए. अटेंशन दोगे तो सच में आपका वो डर कम कर दूंगा. आप लोग पढ़ाई क्यों करते हो? मुझे मेरा एक सिंपल क्वेश्चन है. दिस सेशन शुड बी इंटरैक्टिव स्टूडेंट्स. मीन्स मैं अकेला बात नहीं करूंगा, आपकी तरफ से जवाब आएगा तो अच्छा रहेगा. आप लोग पढ़ाई क्यों करते हो? थोड़ा बहरा हूं मैं. ग्रोथ ऑफ द नॉलेज. रियली आपको, मेरा एक औरंगाबाद में एक बिजनेस है मेरा ऑप्टिकल का, मैं मेरे ऑफिस के जॉब को लगा मेरे उस बिजनेस में आपको इन्वॉल्व कर देता हूँ. नॉलेज आपका इस्तेमाल करेंगे, आपको कुछ भी नहीं पे करेंगे, चलेगा? बिना सैलरी के चलेगा? जिंदगी भर. ऑलराइट. एनीवे, बट यू आर ऑनेस्ट. गुड गुड गुड. और कोई? हम पढ़ाई क्यों करते हैं? नॉलेज के लिए करते हैं, बिल्कुल सही बात है. और कोई? हाँ, अर्निंग के लिए करते हैं. और कोई? चलो, ऑलराइट. हम लोग पढ़ाई करते हैं फॉर अर्निंग पर्पस, फॉर नॉलेज पर्पस. इन शॉर्ट अगर देखा जाए तो हम पढ़ते हैं करियर के लिए, राइट? करियर के लिए पढ़ते हैं. कोई ऐसा है कि मेरे दोस्त ने एडमिशन लिया था इसलिए मैंने भी एडमिशन लिया है, ऐसा कोई है? अच्छा, कोई ऐसा है जो घर वाले जबरदस्ती भेज रहे हैं इसलिए मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ या पढ़ रही हूँ, ऐसा कोई है? ओके. अगर ऐसा नहीं है, आप सच में करियर के लिए पढ़ रहे हो तो बहुत अच्छी बात है. करियर दो तरह के होते हैं. एक तो आप एम्प्लॉयमेंट करके कर सकते हो, दूसरा आप सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट करके कर सकते हो. सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट, एम्प्लॉयमेंट में आता है आप नौकरी करते हो, सैलरीड पर्सन होते हो. और सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयमेंट होता है यू कैन स्टार्ट योर ओन बिजनेस और यू कैन बिकम एंटरप्रेन्योर. आप उद्योजक बन सकते हो, लोगों को जॉब देने वाले बन सकते हो. तो ये दो रास्ते हैं जहां से आप करियर बनाते हो, राइट? अभी बिजनेस भी करना है तो हमें पहले जॉब करना जरूरी होता है, क्योंकि बिजनेस में लॉस ना हो उसके लिए हम जॉब में अगर एक्सपीरियंस कर लेंगे थोड़ा बहुत तो हमारा बिजनेस में लॉस होने के चांसेस कम हो जाते हैं, राइट? तो जॉब करने के लिए सबसे पहला स्टेप होता है इंटरव्यू. जहां से हमने जिसके लिए मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ इंटरव्यू के बारे में। मैंने पहले रिक्वेस्ट किया था आप लोगों को, प्लीज बी अटेंटिव डियर स्टूडेंट्स। तो इंटरव्यू देते हैं हम लोग, और इंटरव्यू के टाइम बहुत डर लगता है वगैरह वगैरह। तो मेरा आप लोगों को एक क्वेश्चन है, हम इंटरव्यू में क्यों डरते हैं? बस ऐसी क्या बात है कि हमें डरा देती है? बी ऑनेस्ट, बी सेल्फ ऑनेस्ट, क्या बात है ऐसी? सी योर आंसर कैन बी फुलिश।
Fear of rejection.
Very true. Very true. I really appreciate this answer. Fear of rejection. इस डर की वजह से हम इंटरव्यू देने के लिए डरते हैं कि हमें रिजेक्ट कर देगा सामने वाला, और हम कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ इंटरव्यू नहीं दे पाते, राइट? आपको क्या लगता है, जब आप डर के अगर इंटरव्यू दोगे, हम डर के इंटरव्यू देते हैं तो उसके जेस्चर कैसे होते हैं हमें पता है? हम जब डोर से एंटर करते हैं, मैं कम इन सर मैम बोलते हैं, हमारा फाइल गिर जाता है डर के मारे। हमारा पहला इंप्रेशन वहां पे खराब हो जाता है। दूसरा इंप्रेशन हमारा, हम जब सामने बैठते हैं, सामने वाला हमें कोई क्वेश्चन पूछता है, इंट्रोड्यूस मींस दिस इज ऑब्वियस क्वेश्चन, इंट्रोडक्शन के बारे में पूछा जाता है, हम इतने डरे हुए होते हैं, हमें खुद के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन पता नहीं होती है क्या? सबको पता होती है खुद के बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन, लेकिन हम इतने डरे हुए होते हैं कि हम वहां पर बैठते ही ब्लैंक हो जाते हैं। तो इसके लिए एक वेपन ये है कि whenever from this moment and onwards, आज के बाद में आप कहीं पे भी कोई भी इंटरव्यू दोगे तो पूरे कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ देना है, क्योंकि आप डर के इंटरव्यू दोगे तो वैसे भी आप फेल ही होने वाले हो 100%। लेकिन अगर कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ दोगे तो आपके सिलेक्ट होने के चांसेस मैक्सिमम हो सकते हैं। मानते हो आप इस बात को? Am I right or wrong? डर के तो कोई होगा ही नहीं पास। अच्छा, अभी 2 मिनट के लिए आप ऐसा कंसिडर कीजिए, यू आर एन ओनर ऑफ वन कंपनी, आप सभी लोग एक एक कंपनी के मालिक हो, स्टूडेंट्स। ओके, समझने में क्या जाता है? ओके, तो आप लोग अगर एक एक कंपनी के मालिक हो और आपकी कंपनी में आपको रिक्रूटमेंट कराना है, तो आप किस तरीके के क्वालिटी लोगों के अंदर ढूंढोगे? प्लीज आंसर। आपकी खुद की कंपनी में जॉब निकले हुए हैं, आप क्या क्वालिटी देखोगे लोगों के अंदर? स्किल देखोगे, ओके। सेकंड, ऑनेस्टी चेक करोगे, ओके। टैलेंट देखोगे, ओके। टीम प्लेयर, ओके। और कोई? पर्सनालिटी देखोगे, ओके। लीडरशिप स्किल देखेंगे, और कोई? ओके, यस, पैशन देखेंगे, राइट। और कोई? सारी चीजें हो गई, राइट। गो गेटर एटीट्यूड बोला जाएगा उसको, रेडी टू डू एनीथिंग, राइट। और कोई? डेडिकेशन टुवर्ड्स वर्क। और कोई? कॉन्फिडेंस, ओके। और कोई? मैं सच में थोड़ा बह रहा हूं। और कोई? 10 बातें तो हो गई, चलो ओके। अभी तारे जमीन पर आ जाए, हमारी कोई कंपनी नहीं है, ठीक है? हाँ, हम प्रे करेंगे कि सबकी कंपनी हो, और सच में अगर पढ़ाई करेंगे तो होता है, थोड़ा टाइम लगता है लेकिन जरूर होता है सबका। सो विल प्रे फॉर दैट। और आपका कॉलेज आपके लिए इतना सब कुछ एक्टिविटी करता है, इवन इंस्टीट्यूट जो आए हुए हैं वो भी उनके स्टूडेंट का अच्छा करने के लिए आए हैं, तो सबको लगता है कि हमारे स्टूडेंट को कुछ मिले। एम्प्लॉयर आते हैं तो उसके पीछे भी होता है कि एम्प्लॉयबिलिटी भी होती है, कंपनी का भी काम बन जाता है, और हमारी इकोनॉमी में उसका सपोर्ट हो जाता है। सो इट्स ऑलवेज गिव एंड टेक। एनीवे, हम यहाँ पे थे कि आपकी अगर खुद की कंपनी होती तो आप लोग क्या करोगे, कितने क्वालिटी देखोगे? तो आपने मुझे 10 क्वालिटी की लिस्ट बता दी, राइट। अभी एक सवाल आप सच में खुद को पूछिए, क्या ये 10 क्वालिटी आपके अंदर है? बी सेल्फ ऑनेस्ट। देखो दुनिया के साथ हम झूठ बोल सकते हैं, खुद के साथ नहीं बोल सकते। जब हमारी कंपनी नहीं है फिर भी हम एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि हमें 10 क्वालिटी के लोग चाहिए और एक पर्सन के अंदर वो 10 खूबियां होनी चाहिए। उसी तरह जब कोई कंपनी आपको सैलरी पे करने वाली है तो वो आपसे उम्मीद नहीं करेंगे, इट इज ऑब्वियस थिंग, वो आपसे उम्मीद करेंगे। ओके। और तीसरी चीज होती है जो इन्होंने बताया कि रिजेक्शन के लिए डरते हैं। देखिए मैंने पहले ही बताया कि अगर आपका सपोज रिजेक्शन हो गया, आप किसी कंपनी के इंटरव्यू के लिए गए हो और आपने कॉन्फिडेंस के साथ इंटरव्यू देके भी आपका रिजेक्शन हो गया या बिना कॉन्फिडेंस का देके रिजेक्शन हो गया, अगर आपका रिजेक्शन हो गया तो क्या होता है, क्या होगा? इफ यू गॉट रिजेक्टेड, व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन? क्या होने वाला हो जाएगा? या दुनिया में वो एक ही कंपनी है। मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया कि हमारे इंडिया में ही अगर आप प्रॉपर लिस्ट निकालोगे कंपनियों की, टॉप एमएनसीज और टॉप डोमेस्टिक कंपनीज जो लिमिटेड वगैरह कंपनी है या टॉप एमएनसी मल्टीनेशनल कंपनी, उसकी ही लिस्ट लाखों में है। और अगर आप स्मॉल स्केल इंडस्ट्रीज में जाओगे तो उसकी लिस्ट आप देखोगे तो इट इज इन करोड़। अगर आप हर दिन एक एक कंपनी में इंटरव्यू के लिए जाओगे ना, आप बूढ़े हो जाओगे, शायद 2-3 जन्म लेने पड़ेंगे आपको, कंपनियां खत्म नहीं होने वाली। ओके। तो एक जगह पे अगर रिजेक्ट हो गए तो दूसरी जगह पे आप इंटरव्यू दे सकते हो, दूसरी जगह पे फेल हो गए तीसरी जगह पे दे सकते हो, तीसरी जगह पे फेल हो गए, प्लीज डोंट मेक दैट हैबिट, आदत मत बना लेना। पहले में अगर फेल हो गए तो उसमें से सीखिए कि मैं पहले बार मुझसे क्या गलती हो गई थी, दूसरी बार वो मत कीजिए, तीसरी बार हो जाएंगे। और बीइंग द फ्रेशर व्हाट इज एम्प्लॉयर्स आर एक्सपेक्टिंग फ्रॉम यू, आप जब फ्रेशर होते हो तो कंपनी को आपसे उम्मीदें, बेसिक बेसिक उम्मीदें होती है। उसमें सबसे पहला उम्मीद होता है आपका कम्युनिकेशन स्किल अच्छा होना चाहिए। यू शुड बी प्रोफिशिएंट विथ योर कम्युनिकेशन इन इंग्लिश एंड हिंदी, वॉट एवर लैंग्वेज रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द कंपनी। आपका कम्युनिकेशन स्किल अच्छा होना चाहिए। दूसरा, आपका कंप्यूटर स्किल अच्छा होना चाहिए। उसमें भी सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी आज की डेट में एमएस एक्सेल है, उसमें वी लुकअप एच लुकअप वो आपका परफेक्ट होना चाहिए। बीइंग अ फ्रेशर आई एम टॉकिंग, बीइंग अ फ्रेशर आपके पास ये दो चीजें रहेगी। और आपका बिहेवियर अच्छा रहेगा, मीन्स आपका अप्रोच अच्छा रहेगा, आप ऑफिस में पंक्चुअल रहोगे, टाइम पे आना जाना करोगे, काम से काम रखोगे। ये तीन चीजें भी आप करते हो ना तो एम्प्लॉयर आपसे कुछ उम्मीद नहीं करता है ज्यादा, बीइंग अ फ्रेशर। और विद द एक्सपीरियंस आपके अंदर क्वालिटीज अपने आप आने लगती है, धीरे धीरे आती है, सबके पास आती है। ओके, समझ में आया? आज के बाद डरोगे इंटरव्यू के लिए, डर के फेल ही होना है, रिजेक्ट ही होना है। और एक चौथी बात बताता हूं, अगर किसी कंपनी में रिजेक्ट हो गए, अच्छा मैं उससे पहले एक सवाल पूछूंगा, क्या यहाँ पे बैठे हुए हर एक स्टूडेंट को लगता है कि आप अपने आप में यूनिक हो? लगता है? इनफैक्ट सभी को लगता है। व्हेन वी वेक अप फ्रॉम द बेड एंड आफ्टर दैट हम मिरर के सामने होते हैं तो हमें लगता है कि हम, हमारे पास कुछ तो यूनिक बात है। और यकीन मानिए, सच में सबके पास कुछ ना कुछ यूनिक बात है। उसका सबसे पहला प्रूफ है, आपकी तरह दिखने वाला इस दुनिया में कोई नहीं है। देयर माइट बी सम सिमिलरिटीज, लेकिन आपकी तरह पूरा दिखने वाला कोई नहीं है। और दूसरी यूनिक बात आपके अंदर क्या है, जब हम लोग वो ढूंढ लेंगे, फ्रॉम दैट मोमेंट वी स्टार्टेड टू स्टेप अप टुवर्ड्स आवर करियर और आवर सक्सेस। जब तक वो चीज हमें मिलती नहीं है, हमारे बीच में क्या एक्स फैक्टर है, जिस दिन मिल जाएगा ना तब से हम धीरे धीरे सक्सेस हो जाते हैं फिर कुछ सालों में। अभी तक हम भी उतने सक्सेसफुल नहीं है, बट यस वी आर ट्राइंग। जो आपको बता रहे हैं वी आर आल्सो ट्राइंग टू इम्प्लीमेंट इन आवर पर्सनल लाइफ आल्सो। ओके, तो आप सब में यूनिक बात है, आपके खुद के अंदर बिलीव रखिए। और इंटरव्यू का डर भगाने का सबसे आखिर का पॉइंट बताता हूं, एंड आफ्टर दैट आई एम गोइंग टू स्टॉप माय सेशन. व्हेन आई स्टार्टेड माय करियर, आई ऑल्सो स्टार्टेड एज अ जूनियर एचआर एग्जीक्यूटिव. मैंने आपको पहले ही बताया कि हम जब करियर शुरू करेंगे, आप में से भी किसी को अगर कुछ ब्रेन में फिक्स होगा कि मैं डायरेक्टली मैनेजर बनने वाला हूं, तो ऐसा कुछ नहीं होने वाला है. हमें हमारा करियर जीरो से शुरू करना पड़ेगा. वक्त के साथ पक्का आप हीरो बनोगे, इफ यू आर ऑनेस्ट एंड डेडिकेटेड. जो आपने 10 क्वालिटी बताई, उसके साथ अगर जाओगे तो जब मैंने करियर शुरू किया था, बजाज की पल्सर गाड़ी पता है आपको? यस. तो मेरी कंपनी में पल्सर गाड़ी बनती थी और जूनियर एचआर एग्जीक्यूटिव था. आई कंप्लीटेड माय एजुकेशन इन ह्यूमन रिसोर्स मैनेजमेंट एंड टैक्सेशन लॉ. तो जब करियर शुरू किया, तो मेरे बॉस ने मुझे बताया कि विनोद, यू हैव टू टेक इंटरव्यूज ऑफ 10 मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर्स. एंड सीरियसली मुझे मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर का एम भी पता नहीं है, आज भी पता नहीं. तो मैंने मेरे बॉस को सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन पूछा, सर हाउ डू आई टेक इंटरव्यूज, आई डोंट नो एनीथिंग अबाउट मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग. तो उन्होंने बताया कि मेरे पास 10 क्वेश्चन लिख कर दिए, और उन क्वेश्चन को मुझे एचआर को पूछने के लिए मुझे बताया कि आप स्टूडेंट के साथ बात कीजिए, आप उनको सवाल पूछिए एंड चेक देयर कॉन्फिडेंस ओनली. वो जवाब कितना अच्छा दे रहे हैं वगैरह वगैरह. आइदर दे आर गिविंग करेक्ट आंसर और रॉन्ग आंसर. आइदर दे आर गिविंग करेक्ट आंसर और रॉन्ग आंसर, बट वो कॉन्फिडेंस कितना दिखा रहे हैं आप वो चेक कीजिए. सो जब इंटरव्यू शुरू हुआ, तो मैंने उनको सिंपल सिंपल क्वेश्चन पूछे. व्हाट इज लीस्ट काउंट ऑफ वर्नियर कैलिपर, व्हाट इज वर्नियर कैलिपर, सच टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. और मुझे आज तक पता नहीं उन्होंने सही जवाब दिए थे या गलत जवाब दिए थे, बट उनमें से दो लोगों के मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस अच्छे लगे थे, उनको सिलेक्ट किया था. और उन दो लोगों में से एक पर्सन आज उस कंपनी में यूनिट हेड बनकर काम कर रहे हैं, प्लांट हेड बनकर काम कर रहे हैं, हु इज अर्निंग इन लैक्स ऑफ रुपीज. तो बताने का पीछे पर्पस ये है कि आप इंटरव्यू के लिए डरो मत, उससे कुछ मिलने वाला है नहीं. ओके, डर खत्म होगा आज के बाद में. आई होप सो ये आपके लिए फ्रूटफुल होगा. थैंक यू सो मच. मैं अपना सेशन खत्म करता हूँ. थैंक यू ऑल द स्टूडेंट्स, एंड थैंक्स टू द ट्रिनिटी कॉलेज ऑल्सो, एंड थैंक्स टू द मैनेजमेंट ऑल्सो, एंड थैंक यू ऑल. थैंक यू.
Thank you, sir, for your session. Now we are having the next session on key role of research in NEP 2020, and the guest is Mr. Manoj Deshpande. So I request all the participants to stay over here. So for the next session, we are having with us our guest speaker, Mr. Manoj Deshpande, sir, CEO and co-founder of Mining Private Limited. We welcome you once again, sir. Manoj sir has designed and built a machine learning platform to address technology complexity and empowering business users to build their own business decision model through ML in AML space. He has also designed and developed AI-based voice assistant to address varied payment use cases from payment instruction creation, customer engagement, and banking services. May I now request Mr. Manoj Deshpande, sir, to please start your session.
Hi, good afternoon. Okay, so I know Friday afternoon already. So and today we will listen to National Education Policy 2020 and implementation and the role of research. So that's the topic I've been given to interact. So I'll spend not more than 40 to 50 minutes. And if you have any question, certainly you can raise a hand and we can just make it interactive too. My name is Manoj Deshpande. I'm on the CEO of Mighty. This is the EdTech platform what we've been building since last 5 years. Prior to doing that, I've been working in artificial intelligence and machine learning since last 10 years. I work for some of the companies in India, like Infosys Persistent. And when we were launching DigiLocker back in 2015, part of DigiLocker was built by me. And apart from that, we did quite a few commercial engagements for US banks, mostly investment bank. So I'm going to present on the key role of research in in NEP 2020. So what I understood from NEP, I've been some contributor for NEP when before it was launched. Uh, Shared certain feedbacks when it was in a draft stage, and some of those have been accepted. And I will talk more from what the policy means and what is the impact of that on all of us. I know we have facilities here, we have students, as well as we are the country. One of the code I like most is specific to artificial intelligence, but it works for all technology. If you do right, we might be doing something better. We want from the world and restore our humanity. That's the code. And this is from John Hager. And this is where the technology is heading. Those who have been following the technology trends knows it well now. Since ChatGPT has been launched, how many people are going out of work? And those who have not understood that, probably it's going to be very tough. Last thing I was sharing with sir, we scanned through almost 35 PhD theses where people were working since last 6, 7 years. And the answer for that came in 20 minutes. What they have put together by putting 5 to 6 years of hard work. And this is in across all the areas, not just the technology, even in language, even in other science areas too. And that's what the generative models and that's what the AI is doing. So if the AI and the technology is put into the right form, then it will change the humanity. Otherwise, all of us are going to be in the worry stage of what we do. So it's more about acceptance, and beyond acceptance can we be the contributors. So I'm going to cover 4 5 points. What is NEP 2020 class? But probably you might have gone through it multiple times. Research has importance for NEP 2020 success. Research focus areas in the India context. What does it mean for a researcher? Organization and industries spend. Why they want to spend more on research? And the recommendations and conclusion where I will end my topic today. So, academic research is the integral part of higher education. That all of us know that, and this has been part of all knowledge societies across the world. Research facilitates understanding the new realm of fixed knowledge, which in turns make teaching better. Also exposes societies and economies to innovative thinking, besides finding a solution to various socio-economic problems, as well as public interventions. So all of us know that, but why? What was the gap so far? We still been there for quite some time. Not all of us go back. So academic research was always a part of our curriculum. We talk about it. We saw so many PhDs coming in. We had second same project for the B. We had one more semester, all dedicated to research. But by and large, very few research work could contribute heavily into socioeconomic growth. Okay, that's one gap. And the reason for that was some level of lack of adequate public and institutional funding for undertaking the research. That has been a problem for most of the researchers for a longer term. Second was university department limited their research to studies. Okay, that's what happened in most of the universities. And also there was a public funding, limited public funding hampered research. And the last but not the least, self-financing, which has always a constant. Also, the educational institutes could not fund enough to do the research. Okay, so if somebody is dedicating his or her life to the research, definitely he or she needs to take care of their own families as well, right? They need to be assured about the future of their career, and all those things also hamper the research. So, necessarily address in our new education policy with some recommendations is developing research capability among the faculty members and facilitate the development of research culture in the state university and other public. So that's a kind of one key recommendation which has been given in NEP 2020. Seed and fund the peer reviewed research study with the establishment of National Research Foundation. That's the NRF, which is coming up. There's been a lot of work going on this. In 2 years of master's course, for those who completed 3 years of bachelor program, the second year shall be devoted entirely to research. And the last one, doctoral research leading to PhD degrees allowed only with master's degree or 4 years bachelor's degree with research. There is a lot of policy work, the big essay. I just tried extracting what the key points for this group. So what does it mean? Government is increasing funding for research and development to 2% of the GDP by 2030. The current one is 0.68. Encouraging interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary research, promoting collaboration between academic institutions and industries, encouraging public-private partnership to support the research and development, increasing number of research grants and scholarship available. This has been already recommended, it's been rolled out, and some of you might have seen it already in progress. It all depends on how institutes are taking it forward, how well institutes have equipped themselves to receive some of those funds and grants from either from industry as well as from the public partnership, also from the government. So, from NEP 2020 perspective, what the goal of research has been envisioned. So, as we know that NEP 2020 has been put in after most of all the other policies since independence, but not independence. 1971 onwards is the first mega change in the education related policy. So, entire transformation of education system is seen to be relevant, more holistic, and student centric. To make that NEP 2020 successful, the role of research is also covered. Each policy needs evidence-based decision making. If it is to be evidence-based, research is essential to generate the evidence required to inform these decisions. That's point number one. Second is the continuous improvement. The policy cannot be a document which was written once in a while and then nobody is going to look at the implementation and the improvement of that. So again, research provides the means for measuring the effectiveness of policies and practices. Third one, innovation and creativity, helping develop the new ideas, approaches to teaching and learning. Quality assurance, setting high standard for learning outcome and ensuring these are met. And challenges and gaps, which it needs to be addressed through research again. So, what are the typical challenges in country today as far as the education system is concerned? High dropout, inequality, as well as low learning outcome. So, low learning outcome is one big area where we have hundreds of thousands of engineers coming out. On one side, people say, hey, there are no jobs, and there are industries still struggling to hire people. And that's when we all talk about what is the gap there, because low learning outcome. Like, this is a good example. Many of us have seen around, a lot of people go for the government job preparation. one of those is a banking job. So students spend anywhere between 6 months, 1 year preparing for banking job. If you carefully study the syllabus of banking job, it is 10th standard syllabus. Okay, after that you have done the graduation, you have done the post-graduation, and then there will be headlines. Oh, there are postgraduates, engineers lining up for the banking job. So it's not about what, because the entire entrance exam or whatever the screening criteria is, it's all based on the 10th grade syllabus. So an outcome of up to 10th grade or the foundation school itself is missing. Those who follow the education, I do because I work in the startup, so I have to. You will not believe, all of us know that return on investment, funda, we all know, right? How much I invested and how much I'm going to get back. Okay, be it the FD or be it your startup investment or be it your equity. All of it works on one funda, compound interest. Do you know compound interest has been dropped out from the 10th grade syllabus? The reason was many students were failing, and system didn't want people to see I'm failing, so they dropped that. If you do not understand compound interest, how can you clear a writing exam? That's why you have to spend another 6 months or 1 year. And this is true for all the majority of our work, what we do. Engineering, I did my engineering long back. So I think 80% of us failed in engineering mechanics, M1, M2 in the first attempt. Okay, M1 and M2 was one of those components. 80%. I'm not lying. Okay, and when we failed, okay, and all of us had at least 96 marks out of 100 in 12th grade. So why we were failing in M1 and M2? Now I understand this after 25 years, because our learning outcome of 12th grade mathematics was so low, we could not even correlate it to M1 and M2. And neither M1 and M2 was taught to us, outcome basis. What is that we supposed to do? So we learned, I did my comp science and engineering, we had a subject called digital signal processing. And we had a discrete mathematics, 2 subjects. And both had a dependency on M2 and M3. So I will see M1 and M2 is weak, so both did. Now we go back and start connecting the dots. Oh, this is all the basics of what we learned in physics as well as M1 and M2. That's what the EM is, and that's what the discrete mathematics. That's what the computer graphics is. So all these things are connected. These are connected to the outcome. And unfortunately, for larger base, the outcomes are not connected at all, or not. They were not connected at all. And that is why this entire focus area is about the research. And there was no research happening also. To that effect, to make the policy effective. So, as an India perspective, if you look at it, these are all known. Sustainable development is the area of research where we all talk about economic growth with environmental and sustainability, social sustainability. Second area is health and wellness. Third area, we all know education has been a huge focus to be an economy of $5 trillion. Unless we fix education, we cannot become the $5 trillion economy. Digital transformation, again developing the strategies to promote digital literacy, as well as improving access to technology and using the technology for economic and social development. Agriculture and food security. Apart from that, there is one more details. But this is a kind of a sample example, but entire thing, like if you look at the growth of country or growth of any human, it comprises into sustainable development, health and wellness, education, as well as agriculture and food security, transformation and decades. And that's when the whole entire research will continue to happen. A lot of grants, money will come, people will spend time. But what that means to us is what I see. Very. How many of us always saw research and innovation work together? Okay, and many times we have mistaken innovation as a research and research as innovation. So this is a very popular picture. Researchers study thermodynamics and the innovator makes the top. Okay, and that is where the whole gap is. All like people will say, hey, you've been doing the research for n number of years. Okay, But where is the product? Okay, the product is going to happen after some time. Right? The person who got Nobel for his research in 1937, this product, the product based on research came in 2019. Okay, and that's why if you study all the Nobel Prize researchers, you will find that when the externality, economic situation changes, then the innovation start happening. And that is why the research needs to be more valuable. And if our research is that much valuable, what should be the approach? So, one I would suggest to look at this model, which is the MIT research model, innovation model, it's not a research model. In any innovation, there are five stakeholders. Obviously, university, entrepreneur, you have corporate, you have government, and the important thing is your risk capital. How much is the risk and where the money is going to go? Universities and students and faculty, the researchers put their effort in doing the research. Research needs money. That's what the risk capital. This is a very good model, it's a good paper. I have given the reference of this. So what does it do? It looks at the foundation of the institution. Is the institution ready overall in the country? Then there are two pillars to that, ICAP and ECAP. ICAP is innovators capital, capabilities. Do we have a right human resources, environment to do the innovation? ECAP is the entrepreneur capital. Are there enough entrepreneurs to take your product to market, take the risk? Basically, that's when the government, the startup journey and what Indian government is doing since last 5 years is goes into the ECAP. So this was the biggest missing factor in country. So ICAP was always there. There was human resources, people were ready to do the research or innovate, but there was no capital in the research there. So it's a very nice paper, 4 5 pages. If you can just do it innovation, MIT.edu, you'll find it. It's an excellent. So what is that for me as a researcher? If I want to do a research, if somebody asks me back, where did you do the research for your product? I said, yeah, on the ground. I didn't do any secondary. Okay. So because I was doing a startup in the EdTech, we spent close to making 2,000 plus features across country. That includes Gorakhpur in Uttar Pradesh, going to all the way in South and Maharashtra and rural and urban areas and you don't find teachers everywhere, right? So you have to go to school, but they will not give you time. We spend time on bus stops where the teacher was waiting for the bus and listening to them what they are talking about, what are their problems, okay, what are the pain points, and that's how the research happens at the ground level. Obviously, you have a hypothesis coming from the secondary research and you want to prove it right or wrong. So, what motivates the researcher? The passion for the subject, and all of us have a passion. Okay, somebody may have a passion in sports or anything. It's not necessarily just technology, but desire to understand the complexity and explore that subject. That's one part drives people to do the research. Second is desire for the intellectual challenge. Not many people get that high of intellectual high. Okay, some of them will get it money, some of them will get it something else. But we as a kind of a learned society, believe me, as you start crossing 30, 35 years old, money doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Okay, it's very easy to say, okay, how does it matter? Yeah, you can say, oh, we saw that. Everybody says money doesn't matter. Yeah, but to get that realization, you need to have 5 crores in your account and then you say, hey, money doesn't matter. Okay. And this is a fact. Okay, but the fact is actually more than money. If we learn something, if we are not using our brain, we get frustrated. And that is the desire to do something new, or that is the desire to get intellectually challenged. Okay, I'm a 50-year-old, I passed out long back. But every time I meet people, and I have a friend circle right from the 19-year-old to 70-year-old. But the constant thing I've observed, if you are not intellectually challenged, you are not happy. All other things doesn't make you happy. That's what happens with all the learned people that have gone through the school. Very respectful. There's a lot of people we see, okay, everybody job market, how the job market is going to be, what is going to be the package. But as a researcher, I've been recruiting for quite some time now. First time I started recruitment back in 2003. But always the resume who had a research element always got the highest position. Okay, and this has been, I worked for Infosys for 18 years. So I joined Infosys when it was a 400 people company in Pune. So early days where we had a direct access to our founders, meeting them for tea and coffee kind of level. But the thought process of that big organization was, if you find anything on the resume or in conversation which is driven by the research, you win, you hire it. If you find high marks, don't bother. It's okay. People may make mistakes, people may get 100 marks, doesn't matter. That was the one part of the career aspiration. And be it the government, be it private industry, or being the self-employed, you will find the researcher has a better career path. The desire to make a difference. That's another one where the people drive the research. Okay, I want to make a positive impact. I want to make a contribution to the social and environmental issues around me, and that's how the researchers get. So what I have it, and what can I get out of it? You can get everything, but do we have it? Let's start coming in as a colleague. Mentorship and guidance means a lot of people I meet, I go to the campuses and meet references. If you go as a student, right, to any CEO of any company, the chances are you will get a response. You just say, introduce yourself, I am researching this. I am a student of third year, I am a student of whatever, every second year, or I am a student of PhD. This is my area of interest. I want to meet you. I want to talk to you. Believe me, there won't be any person who will say no. You send a resume, people send a resume, writing 30 email IDs to you is a shifty rate. Nobody is interested. I don't really look at a resume at all when I hire people. And in my company, we let people decide how much salary they want. We just talk for 2 hours and they decide. Now you tell me what you want, kind of. But it is driven by what the person is doing or what the person has done or wants to do. So, what is your known? Curiosity, critical thinking. So very hard to hire skills. It doesn't get developed overnight. It's like from the childhood or how your network is, how your surrounding is, problems of communication, research skills, mentorship, and staying informed. We all know that it's like trending stuff. So staying informed is not easy, not difficult now, like it used to be. So what are the industry motivations to invest in a research in academics? Industry get access to talent. It's a very classic example. Like you may have $500,000 to spend on 10 people, 10 employees. But you still get access to only 10 employees. You hire them and ask them to do research. But if they work with the institutions, you have unlimited flow of people coming in because you have to execute the stop loss. Okay. You don't want people to become irrelevant. You don't want people to be redundant also. So the mindset of the people, okay, I got a job and I'm done. So that is not a mindset which works in any startup world. So a lot of people must be like disturbed by this hiring so many. We are happy. This is what it is. It has to be. But the product is developed. Your job is done. Now you move on to do something else. It cannot be continuing the same thing. And that is what the industry would look for. That is what any organization will look for, even government will look for. Access to talent is unlimited when they partner with academics because the constant flow of researchers or the students coming in. Then research and innovation gain access to cutting edge research, development, and advancement. So what happens, many startups when they work or the industry they may work, they need some level of labs, some level of cutting edge technologies which are very expensive in the early stages of the innovation. So they get good access when they connect with institutes. And that is why they are ready to partner with institutes and academic research. Training and development, it's the other way around. All the time what we keep point here, industry people should go and train our students. If you go to the other geographies or some institute, it's other way around. Industry want institute to train their employees. Okay, with the social trade, change, innovation, how the market is growing, because access is with our institute. You cannot go and study everything, right? You have your regular business to do, but you are getting your 100 people trained for something is easy through institute, and that is when most of the institute needs to now thrive for actually. That is what doesn't happen in India. I have two friends who run their labs in UC Berkeley and MIT Boston. So as a head of those labs, they are super busy, 18 hours a day, all 7 days, because they have to start creating the funding engine for their own business. Corporate social responsibility, that's one you all know this. Access to the resources, again the labs, equipment and research centers. Give this example, I went to Bharat sometime back. They have a ADT lab there, uh, development lab. So best food testing labs, whatever the food contents are available. Each of those instruments would cost around like 2 to 3 crores. So if somebody is running a startup in the food industry, you cannot offer to have that. But partnering with them, because half of the time the equipments are free, or even if it's a royalty base or the fee base, it's a win-win situation for them. But unfortunate part is those instruments are there, but there are no startups or there are no companies using it. The reason for that is a lack of communication, because people don't know this. Then you have to run around to get a certification for your food and all. Cost effective research. That's one part which happens all the time because you have unlimited food and cross disciplines and multi-discipline food is available. Networking, that's one big part. You network with a professor, you get access to hundreds of students and their ex students. If a professor is working for 10, 15 years, he or she might have gone or trained at least 10,000 students in 10 years. Okay, so when a startup or an industry uh, partner with institute, they get access to all this, and that's when the whole piece is missing. If I work with him, so I know probably I'm working on so and so problem statement. You would say, hey, my student who worked on this area probably can help, or other way around. It's both way. So this is something what motivates industry to partner with institutes. And so far, it has not really gone well in India. It's the early days. It's more like a buyer-seller model. So institute want industry to do something, industry want institute to do something. But that's a partnering model. The last one, from my side, okay, you can ignore some of those. What can you do as an institute or faculties or the academics? Focus on research excellence. Most of the institute, there are very few high talent people who are retained. So they need to retain those researchers or the faculty members who come with them. That's one big part, which and also promote the culture of innovation and collaboration. Secondly, build a strategic partnership that will help attracting the research funding and enhance the impact of research. Promote interdisciplinary research, because most of the institute if you study they will have a feeder school somewhere. So if they start doing research in the collaboration across the department as well as schools with their own access, their building will start taking very early. And promote commercialization. There's nothing wrong commercializing your IP, commercializing your thought process. Okay. So support the startup, support incubator, technology transfer. There are very few institutes. This is the example of Columbia University. All of us know that, right? $33 billion as a university. Out of that, only 7% money comes from fees. Rest of the 93% of 33 billion come from commercialization of their research their collaboration as well as strategic partnership. And that's where the value add of the institute comes in. Stop it here and improve the research communication. So when the institute is sending for your placement sales and all, having those 4 photographs of who were placed where doesn't add much of a value, actually. Because those are not placed because of one or the other. If you give, okay, I had a 1200 student, and out of that 300 got placed, okay, hardly matters. But if you write your profile and say, hey, these are the 10 areas of research, 10 areas of whatever seminar or workshops done, probably it will be more attractive for any industry. And that's when the communication of the research is important and even the study part of it. Let's stop it here if you have any questions. I can be of any assistance. Any questions?
How much is the value of one researcher as a fresher in the industry? If one academician completed these are the
Depends. I give my example of the
because the reverse way is known to us. The reverse way is known to us clearly. Means one industriality comes to the academician, then that value is known to us. But if the contrast thing, what would be the
I give 2 examples because I think so. Last year I wanted to hire people, so I surveyed rest of the schools. What is the maximum salary of the teacher? Okay, and we decided blindly to offer at least 50%. And we hired 5 teachers. Unfortunately, none of them could meet our expectation to add value to us. So our stop loss is clear. Fees. So we calculate that way. We have to offer something. So one is your base, but more than that, more than the base, what you bring to the table is even if like one conversation is good enough. That is what everybody looks at. Okay, someone says, okay, I'm working on something, it's not necessarily it has to be a technology. So a lot of people come, I did a Python course, very common, and I want to work in AI. Okay. For people who say I did Python course after my engineering and I want to work in AI, it's not your work. You can't really waste your time. Literally. But I talked to him. Okay. I asked him 2 questions. Tell me which subject you have covered practically first year and you are on 16 subjects so far. Tell me whatever the comfortable. For the code, you do not understand the data. Why do you see that? Somebody 10 grade or 12 grade, somebody will write that. It's not going to add any value to it. Literally, you wasted 65,000 rupees on Python course. Okay. You have wasted your 4 years of engineering. You could have better spent time in understanding what was the problem statement. We asked people something passive. I won't name one of the institutes in Pune. Very deep. They approach and say, okay, can you help our students? What I will get out of it? You guys are cutting 5 lakh rupees for the engineering. What I will get? No, you will get a student. I will get it anywhere. What are you going to get it? So, okay, you are charging 5 lakhs, you pass us 2.5 lakhs out of that. Or if they have to work, because I have to spend my 30 minutes. My 30 minutes are important for me. My 1 hour is important for me. I will sleep. I will hang out. I will sleep somewhere. That's a better way to spend my time on networking rather than spending time on somebody who doesn't have it. So the part is then we talk about can we do the internship for facility. This is the program we used to run whenever the people. So we used to get a dedicated full time. This program was open for computer science facilities. 3 months, 12 weeks program. They would come. They would come with their own research topic. Most of them were doing a PhD. If that research topic is matching, or we would create a project statement around that topic. If something can be done, and then you work together. So they were learning what industry is looking at, right? What business plan, what is the value of that, and how it get connected. And we were also getting the benefit of this. I remember that time one professor, he was the HOD in Aurangabad. So he worked with me for 12 years. So his PhD was in battery management. I was getting the product of battery management. So most of the fires in corporate are due to battery short circuits. So we're trying to build a product. So we had $1 million project. There was no problem, right? When he was there, knowledge was there. So when he worked with us, he gave us a lot of input from his theoretical research what he did. And we learned the practical aspects. He expanded PhD further. So that's how the value is like, is assets. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for such a valuable guidance for the NEP session. Before we move on to the valedictory function, we have one more guest with us. He is the territory head of IAMP, Mr. Asif Khan. So please come forward. Because he was a little bit late, I would like to introduce to all the faculties, online plus offline. He's also ready to sign different MOUs with you. So after this session, you can talk to him and then you can get in touch. But I request Dr. Nilesh Uke sir to felicitate Asif sir. So please. A very good afternoon to everyone. On behalf of Trinity Academy of Engineering, Pune, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude towards the Savitribai Phule University for giving us opportunity to organize 2 days national level workshop on implementation of National Education Policy 2020 on topic Industry Institute linkages. Words are not enough to express our sincere gratitude to our chief guest of the workshop for their presence. So we are really thankful to Mr. Sunil Bodke sir, co-founder of Predictly USA, for his session on students' development in new field of research. We are also thankful to Dr. Kamal Kishore Uke sir, Senior Principal Scientist, CSIR, CMERI, for his session. We are also thankful to all other guest speakers, Mrs. Prabha Kasliwal ma'am, Mr. Shivananda Balgi sir. We would also like to thank Mr. Umesh Sawant sir, Professor Manish Patil sir, Mr. Govind Thange sir. We are also thankful to Mr. Manoj Deshpande sir for his session on key role of research in NEP 2020. The conference would not have been the same without your presence. My sincere thanks to KJEI management for giving us this opportunity to organize 2 days national level workshop. I would also like to thank Executive Director of KJ's Educational Institute, Major General Samir Kalla sir, for his guidance. I'm really thankful to Dr. Nilesh Uke sir for his valuable guidance and motivation. I'm thankful to all the participants for their enthusiastic participation. Without you all, this event would not have been possible. Thank you very much again. And event of this dimension would not have been, cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling months in advance. Hence, I would like to take this moment to thank very motivated and dedicated staff of Trinity Academy of Engineering, Pune, who made this 2 days national level conference immensely successful. So if the time is money, then today you have spent millions for us. So thank you once again to all the student coordinators, all the staff members for making this event very successful. Thank you once again. Now I conclude this session over here. I'm also thankful to all the supporting staff, non-teaching staff of TA. Thank you. We'll have a certificate distribution ceremony over here. I request Dr. Nilesh sir to give away the certificates. I request Mr. Manoj Deshpande sir to give away certificates. And the participants are Ms. Chandana Magole ma'am. Next participant is Dr. Pratima Kallankar ma'am. Dr. Pratima Kallankar ma'am from JSPM. Next participant is Ms. Sheetal Hirve ma'am, KJ College of Engineering. Next participant is Mrs. S.K. Kaure ma'am. Kaure ma'am from Siagarh College. Next participant is Ms. Ankita Chaudhary ma'am. We are having the staff coordinators over here. So I request Dr. Nilesh sir to give the certificates to all our staff coordinators. First is Dr. Manoj Chaudhary sir. Next staff coordinator is Bharat Devare sir. Next staff coordinator is Dr. Priyanka Singh ma'am. We are having sample certificate distribution program. All of the certificates will be distributed later on. The next one is Abhishek Shirale sir. We are having student coordinators with us. The first student coordinator is Omkar Patil from ENTC department. Next student coordinator is Devani Naidu. Next is Sakshi Parkare, Yash Patil. I request Abhishek Shirale sir to come forward for certificate. Abhishek Shirale sir. The program coordinator for this 2 days national level workshop, I request Digambar Jakkan sir to please come forward. I request Ms. Supriya Sastry ma'am to come forward. conclude this program with national anthem. I request everyone to stand up.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्तर बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधितरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे
Thank you. I request all the participants from all the other colleges kindly collect your certificates from the Department of ELTC later on. Thank you. I request all the coordinators, faculty coordinators and students to come forward here for the group commitment.